When Jasprit Bumrah was picked for the Pune Test versus New Zealand, immediately there were concerns raised. When is he going to get rest? Because India are in a very precarious situation in the series versus New Zealand. 1-0 down, already New Zealand made a decentish start, India needed Bumrah to step up. But this raises a major concern because in 2024, if you look at it, 1 test versus South Africa, 4 versus England, 2 versus Bangladesh, and now 2 versus New Zealand. 9 tests already played. So the question is for everyone, when and where Jasprit Bumrah is going to get a big rest. Now, not just this series, we are looking at even for the Border-Gavaskar Trophy, which is going to be an attritional 5-test series. Now, these are the key points. 9th test match for Bumrah in 2024. He was rested for only 1 test in this entire year. That was against England in Ranchi. Small gap now. This establishes one major thing. If Bumrah is rested after Pune, then and only then he'll have a gap. Otherwise, in the entire calendar, if you look at it, there is no major gap. This is what the Indian cricket team will have to manage at this stage. Now, looking at the calendar and looking at Bumrah's statistics, how much of it comes down to workload management and fitness? You have to understand one thing, that in Bumrah's career, when he started playing for the past 5-6 years, he's played 9 tests. This is only the 3rd time he's played 9 tests. He played in 2021, he played in 2018, now he's playing 9 tests. He could play 4 more by the year end. So that would mean 13, double digits for the first time. 9 tests in 2021, he bowled 308 overs. Then in 2018, it is the most he bowled in a year, 379.4. But what is the difference from 2018 and 2021 is the number of overs. Looking at his fitness, looking at his injury history, maybe the Indian cricket team has learned to manage Bumrah well, which is why in 9 tests so far, the asterisk is until the Pune test which began, 205 overs only Bumrah has bowled in 9 tests. So that indicates not more than 22 overs on an average in a test match Jasprit Bumrah is going to bowl. Is this giving them the confidence that yes, we will try Bumrah all out in the 5 tests in the Border-Gavaskar Trophy? Because India will need Jasprit Bumrah full tilt for Perth, Adelaide, Brisbane, Melbourne and even Sydney. Maybe Sydney, looking at the test and looking at where the situation is, they could afford to rest him. But the main problem is the gaps. If Bumrah plays all the Indian tests against New Zealand at home, November 5 is when the series ends versus New Zealand. From November 6 to November 21, that is the 15-day gap you're getting. But apart from that, the only other gap Jasprit Bumrah is getting in rest as far as concerned, November 27 to December 5, the gap from Perth to the pink ball test. We may not see him play the pink ball warm-up match for fitness concerns. 9 days. When is Jasprit Bumrah's next big break? January 7th to February 5. Because January 7th, if you look at it, that is the end of the test match. And then from that period until February 5, because the Indian management might not risk Jasprit Bumrah for the 5 T20As against England. February 6th, he'll play the 3 ODIs because you are building up for the Champions Trophy. So a 29-day gap is the only big break that Bumrah will get from November onward, from December till May. Because no one's resting him for the IPL. That's not happening. So, you need Jasprit Bumrah far more in Australia for all the matches. Because in 7 matches in Australia, he's got 32 wickets at an average of 21 with 1 5-wicket haul. And he's got a great record in Melbourne. He's not played much. He's got a good record even in Adelaide. And that is why he needs him for that. So, India will really be wanting to manage Jasprit Bumrah well. The fact that he's played this test match is very interesting because we then wondered when is the break. India will want to go all out and win the series. Mumbai, yet again a 3-day turnaround period. Perhaps they may want to rest him there. But if they don't, looking at the workload management and the number of overs, probably he may last the entire of the summer that is ahead of us. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Like, share, and also tell your friends to tap that bell icon. Bye-bye.